Should be happening.
Hey, Mark,
By my right.
wait, no. We got that fight coming up.
Buckle up, fight fans, because some jaw-dropping news has just rocked the boxing world. Gervonta "Tank" Davis has reportedly been involved in a heated airport altercation, and the person on the receiving end might shock you. None other than boxing icon Floyd Mayweather. If you haven't caught wind of this chaos yet, don't worry. We're about to break it all down. According to sources close to the scene, Mayweather was enjoying his stay in Dubai, living in pure luxury, when things suddenly spiraled out of control just as he was preparing to board a flight back to the US. That's when Tank Davis showed up, and what happened next is turning heads everywhere. Eyewitnesses say the two exchanged some serious words, and before anyone could step in, Tank reportedly threw his deadly left hook, the very punch that derailed Frank Martin's rise. Caught off guard, Mayweather took the hit, and from that moment the situation exploded. Stick around as we uncover exclusive details, including Tank Davis's first public reaction following the incident. This wasn't just any punch, fight fans. It was Tank's signature left hook, and let's be honest, Floyd Mayweather has stood toe-to-toe with some of the fiercest fighters in boxing history, but insiders say he's never taken a shot quite like this one. The airport turned into a war zone. Witnesses described the scene as absolute mayhem and say that if security hadn't rushed in right on time, things could have spiraled into something far more dangerous. In fact, some are even suggesting that Floyd was just one hit away from being the one carried off to the hospital. Stay with us as we dig deeper into this explosive showdown and reveal what really went down. If there's one thing we all know about Floyd Mayweather, it's that his ego doesn't take hits lightly, especially not in public and definitely not in Dubai. So when Tank Davis stepped to him, Floyd wasn't about to let that slide. He's a chess player, not a checkers guy, and sources say the moment Tank crossed the line, Floyd made sure there were consequences. Word is after that punch, Floyd didn't respond directly. Instead, he sent his crew to deliver a late-night message while Tank was out on an unguarded run. The result? Tank landed in the hospital, and TMZ Sports jumped on the story fast. But the real shocker came when Tank spoke from the hospital bed. It was Floyd's guys. "I've seen them before. They followed me to my hotel. Floyd's been watching me for months. That old head won't face me himself, so he's sending guys to do it for him. He messed up. I'm filing a case." Yeah, you heard that right. Tank isn't just blaming Floyd for the ambush. He claims Mayweather leaked his location to none other than his old rival Frank Martin. And here's where things get even crazier. Frank Martin didn't deny it. He admitted he got the tip-off from Floyd himself. But that's not all. Insiders are saying Floyd gave Martin the full playbook on Tank's weaknesses, moves only someone close to Tank would know. That's right, Mayweather allegedly handed over the blueprint to break Tank down. And now, Tank Davis is furious. This is no longer just a feud, it's all-out war. Stay tuned, fight fans, because this firestorm is only getting hotter.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. I seen his people's drive by while I was running. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him.
Gervonta Davis has just dropped a new bombshell straight from his hospital bed, and it flips the whole story on its head. "I didn't even go after him in Dubai. He got into it with one of my guys, and I was the one who stepped in to break it up." Floyd loves spinning things to fit his version. If he wants smoke, he knows where to find me. I'm done playing. That's right, fight fans. According to Tank, he wasn't the aggressor at all. While Tank was laid up fighting for his life in a hospital bed, Floyd was out there doing what he does best, flipping the script and painting himself as the victim. In classic Mayweather style, he told the world he's always been in Tank's corner, guiding him, mentoring him, and trying to help him stay on the right path. He even claimed that it's Tank who's been disrespecting him and taking cheap shots. Floyd insisted he's always had Tank's best interests at heart. But let's be real, that sounds like straight-up cap. Fans aren't buying it, and this rivalry is only heating up. Don't blink. The next twist in this wild saga is just around the corner.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly.
Well, that's rich. Floyd claims he's always been there for Tank, but let's talk about the part where he tried to get him thrown behind bars. I don't know about you fight fans, but that doesn't sound like support to me. And believe it or not, it gets even messier. Want to know the real reason Floyd wanted Tank locked up? Word is he found out Gervonta Davis was secretly seeing his ex. Yeah, you heard that right. Dating someone isn't exactly a crime, but for Floyd it was personal. Instead of moving on, he allegedly used his connections to make sure Tank paid the price. If that's not the pettiest move we've ever seen in boxing history, then what is? Stay locked in because this wild feud is only getting deeper and the next chapter could change everything. And if you thought Floyd was finished stirring the pot, think again, because now he's teamed up with none other than Tank's biggest rival, Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, you heard that right. Floyd and Shakur have been spotted training together, and it's not just some casual gym session. With those two in the same room, you already know they're cooking up something, and it's got Tank's name written all over it. This isn't just about staying sharp, it's about strategy. Floyd's always been a master planner, and linking up with Shakur is no accident. Something major is brewing behind the scenes, and when it all comes to light, it's going to shake the entire boxing world. Stay locked and fight fans, because this rivalry is about to reach a whole new level. Now, if you're wondering what really made Floyd turn on Tank, here's the truth. Gervonta Davis just revealed that he landed a deal way bigger than anything Floyd ever secured in his own career. And let's be real, with Floyd's ego, that news hit hard. There's no way he's going to sit back and watch someone, especially Tank Davis, rise higher than him in the spotlight. This isn't just business anymore. For Floyd, it's personal. The power, the fame, the attention, he's not used to being second place. And now the big question is, what's his next move? Because if we've learned anything about Mayweather, it's that he never takes losses quietly. Stay tuned, fight fans. This drama is only getting started.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro. Yeah. That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Adrian Broner isn't staying silent. He's made it loud and clear that if things pop off again, he's riding with Tank. That's right, Broner isn't just throwing words, he's ready to throw hands if another showdown with Floyd's camp goes down. With all the tension bubbling between Tank and Floyd, having Broner in Tank's corner could shift the entire balance. If this feud keeps escalating, the next explosion might not happen in the ring, and with Broner in the mix, things could get wild real quick. Stay locked and fight fans, because this drama is nowhere near done.
Sometimes he'll look at Tank and say, yo, listen to him, man. Good.
Hey, B, what's your thought on Tank and Floyd going back and forth, man?
I let two grown men handle their business, but they know whose side I'm on if we gotta go there, though.
Gervonta Davis's trainer Calvin Ford has finally broken his silence on the whole situation, and he's not holding back. Ford didn't dance around the drama. He came straight out and said it. Karma is coming for Floyd Mayweather. He's not sugarcoating anything either. According to Ford, all the games and moves Floyd's been playing are stacking up, and it's only a matter of time before it all comes crashing down. He sees this as payback in the making, and with how deep this feud runs, he's convinced the storm is just beginning. Stay tuned, fight fans, because this story is far from over.
You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we seeing what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's going to rebuild itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said, they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows.
Calvin Ford isn't letting anything slide. He just dropped a major bombshell that changes everything. According to Ford, Floyd Mayweather is the reason Tank got hurt, and it wasn't by accident. Ford claims the two were close to locking in a massive fight and Floyd knew it. But instead of stepping into the ring and risking his legacy, he allegedly made a calculated move to shut it all down before it could happen. Ford says Floyd realized facing Tank could expose him, and rather than take that chance, he played dirty. Tank had already teased a huge September showdown, but instead of settling things with gloves on, Floyd allegedly took the fight to the streets, because deep down he knew that was his only real shot. This story is getting wilder by the day, and if Ford's right, we may have just uncovered the real reason behind this whole feud. Stay locked in, because it's far from over. It's far from over.
7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. You get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
So that's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss a single update. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you think. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.